Yo, what up? What's going on, man? I am Brandon Carter, King Keto, and I'm here with my dog, Young Candlestick. And we talking about the market update, what's been going on in the market, man. Yo, we starting a new YouTube channel.
That's exciting.
This is probably going to be the first video. I'm gonna take this and put it on the new YouTube channel. So say what's up to all the new Victinators.
What's up, new Victinators?
We're gonna start a finance channel, a trading and investing channel.
Hell yeah.
It's probably gonna be the first video. So don't fuck this up, Greg.
Oh,
all right,
man.
let's go.
I love some pressure.
Yeah, pause.
I know, right? The last time we were talking about the market update, there was one stock I wanted you guys to focus on. One stock. Do you know what it is? Type in the comments. Do you remember, Brandon?
No, what was it?
We actually bought this stock.
Oh, that's right. You was talking about the motherfuckers who got shot. The motherfuckers.
Yeah.
The
CEO who got shot.
Yeah. Do they need man? They must have a new CEO now, man, because that stock is going crazy.
Yep, and we bought this stock before Warren Buffett did.
Yeah, we did.
This is United Healthcare. It's one of the largest insurance companies in the United States. And right now, the stock is up over 10%.
Come on.
I sent out the alert to Victory Trades members on Monday saying, hey, I'm buying UNH shares and I'm buying call options. And right now, the stock is up 10% after hours.
Come on now.
So we're going to be waking up to 100 to 300% gains tomorrow. I'm going to likely lock in half profits and leave the rest as runners. That's what I like to do when I'm up on a trade. And also, if you want to, you can just exit fully and just wait for a new dip. But Warren Buffett just took a large stake in UNH. He bought more.
And we said this shit. We was talking about this. You brought this stock to our attention earlier in the week on Tuesday.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
Live on the podcast. Go check the fucking videos.
Watch the replay.
He said it.
And what's the biggest reason? Why am I buying UNH? Let's talk about this setup. So UNH was well below fair value. So stocks have certain fair values, and it's based on the earnings that they have. It's based off fundamental analysis. It's based off the macro environment. And these nerds, these chartered financial analysts, they crunch a bunch of numbers, and then they get a number. And they say, hey, the stock is worth, over $500 per share. So when you keep the stock well beneath that, it's sitting at 300, 280, 235. Okay, now we have a fundamental thesis. Now step two, we know that it's below fair value. Now we need a technical setup. So what's the technical setup? I really love RSI bullish and bearish divergences. And so the RSI on the daily time frame was showing what's called a bullish divergence. The relative strength index, it measures speed and momentum of price over any given period. In this case, the last 14 days. That's the standard RSI setting, RSI 14. And whenever the RSI gets above 70, that's telling you that the stock is overbought. People are just buying blindly. It doesn't mean that it can't drop. That it's going to drop. It just means it's getting a bit up there. Guess what? When the RSI was overbought, boom, stock gets absolutely clapped. Earnings exacerbated that drop. Then we got oversold, super oversold. The RSI was at like 15. Guess what? You get a bounce. We took another trade right dead at the lows.
Yeah, we did.
Profits. Yep, boom. And ever since then, UNH has kind of just gone sideways and just bleeding off. But guess what? When the stock price makes a lower low, listen to me, write this down. When the stock price makes a lower low and the RSI makes a higher low, HL, that's a bullish divergence. It's telling us it's selling off on weaker momentum. The sellers are losing their strength. And that's what moves share prices, the imbalance of supply and demand. So eventually a stock gets low enough, there's not enough sellers at these low prices. All it takes is a little bit of buying, a little bit of short covering, and then boom, you get this squeeze. So this was one of the best trades of the month. I'm excited to take profits tomorrow morning.
Let's go. We did that shit, man. Shout out to you.
And I'll be breaking down crypto in a bit. I briefly want to talk about the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 laid a fat ass goose egg. Basically, it just went nowhere all day. Up 0.01%.
Yeah.
we were trading live this morning, Brandon, and
Mm-hmm.
PPI was dumping the market. That's that big
Bro.
red candle. If you look at this, like it just straight down. But as soon as the market opened, the dip buyers came in to save the day.
Bro. And then we went long a few times, pause, and we made a lot of money, man. We made a lot of money.
You were calling out some really good trades, some dip trades.
Well, nah, man, I was killing it this morning. I felt like I felt like I couldn't lose this morning.
It's crazy too, because it's also one thing to like call it, and then it's another thing to trade it perfectly.
Yeah.
It doesn't always line up, but still it's good to see those call outs like playing out. You're like, okay, I'm in rhythm. I'm in the flow, you know.
So those you don't know, we trade futures every day with the Victory unit in the Discord. We share our screens, we call out our trades, and all the Victinators made money today, man. It was lit.
That's exciting. Hell yeah. Crushing it. And
if you want to trade with us, man, you can join Victory Trades. The link is in the description.
Come check it out.
You can trade with us, and you get Greg's call. So you can trade futures with us every morning live, and then you also get straight to your phone. You get Greg's trade alerts. Right. And they're mostly options plays that I made a lot of money with Greg's trade alerts.
More to come, Brandon. We're just getting started.
We're
just getting started. And yeah, you'll get those trade alerts like UNH long, UNH calls, where I'll talk about some other stocks that I'm long on. We also took profits on ISRG. That was a really good trade. It was a 40% gain in just 4 trading days. Super simple. You can do that with options. But when we're looking at the S&P 500, it was really just choppy. There's not a lot of opportunity here. Sure, you can kind of like buy the low points, sell the high points, but the real money is in these individual stocks like UNH. Google, I really like long. You know, Google, it's pressing towards all-time highs. All-time highs
getting there.
7. Google is my largest investment, my largest long-term hold. And if Google could ever like get down to 180, I'd like to buy a lot more Google shares. But for now, I'm just kind of lightly playing the long side. If we break above today's high, there's a very good chance we could potentially even see all-time highs tomorrow. That's if we break above today's highs. Okay, so the individual stocks, those are the ones that are moving. You know, look at Amazon. Big dump after earnings, consolidates a bit, nice breakout.
Yeah, people just bought the dip.
Yeah, you can either buy the dip or you can buy the breakout, which started yesterday.
Yeah.
And today that breakout was confirmed when we gapped above this resistance point. Whenever you gap above a resistance, there's a higher probability of what's called a gap and go day, where it gaps up and then it just runs all day because all sellers are clapped. All sellers are underwater. They need, when a seller or a short seller bets against a stock, they've got to buy at higher prices to cut their losses. Just like if you buy a stock and it dumps, to cut your losses, you have to sell.
You have to sell it.
Yeah. And that kind of exacerbates the selling momentum. And so really understanding supply and demand is the key to trading. For investing, you really need to understand the fair value of stocks, and you want to scoop up good deals when it's well beneath its fair value.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
And if you can combine fundamental analysis plus technical analysis, you're putting the odds in your favor, and that's how you can generate returns in excess of the benchmark called alpha.
Come on.
So you always want alpha in the markets. So where's the next opportunity? We talked about some of the stocks that we have traded. One sector that I'm looking at is the XBI. This is the biotech sector. And the biotech sector is just starting to break resistance. The volume's looking pretty good. And so I'm looking for XBI longs, XBI leap call options. And I think that this sector short term can potentially get up to 94. It's currently at 89. But longer term, I want to see if XBI can maybe get up to 124. That represents...
That's just one of the craziest sectors, man.
It is.
The biotech, that's where it gets fucking crazy.
It is. But, you know, that's why I like the ETF. It's a basket.
Yeah, it's a little safer,
instead of just picking one stock. So you don't need to be as precise as when you're trading individual stocks. So you can do like credit spread trades, call option trades, deep calls. It's very flexible in how you can trade an ETF. And XBI is liquid, meaning you don't pay a lot to get in. You don't pay a lot to get out of the trade. And so I like it. That's what I'm watching right now. And then if you're just looking for like something that just is a little bit more stable, but pays like a nice dividend, look at XLU. This is the utilities sector.
I was going to ask you about some sectors. What you thought? You like XLU, huh?
Yeah, I like XLU. I'd like to see if it can maybe drop to this 83 level. Otherwise, there's a breakout over 86.50, but you get a 3% dividend. It has a low beta, meaning it moves less than the overall market. So if the market has a big down day, XLU is likely to be down less than the market. If the market has a big green day, XLU is probably going to be up, but maybe not as up as the overall market.
Okay. I like XLUC. I like XLC.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sector,
That's
which
a
is at
really good
all-time
point.
highs. I think
Good
today.
eye. Good eye, Brandon. I love this. So the reason I love XLC, first of all, bullish, higher highs, higher lows. Graph goes from the bottom left to the top right. That's telling us that investors are committing their capital to this sector. And what are the two largest stocks that are in XLC, the communication sector? It is Meta.
Yep.
Meta, bullish as hell, broke out of that flag, holding the flag still. Could it drop? Sure. The market's decently overbought right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we had like a 3 or 4% down day any one of these days. I'm not planning on it, but I'm prepared for it. But Meta, really good stock in XLC, and then Google's the like one of the other largest holdings in the communication sector. If both of those charts look good, might as well just. Yeah, I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's at all-time highs, but maybe the first pullback, or maybe not. Maybe the first down day, I'm gonna sell cash secure puts.
Yeah.
And then one or two things happens. I get a sign, cool, I buy it lower, or I keep that premium.
Yep. No matter what, that premium is yours. And then just whether you get assigned or not. It's so cool. And if you're looking at selling cash secured puts on XLC, take a look at the 110 strike. That's the recent support. Okay? So let's say you want to do that tomorrow. You know, the bid ask spreads are a little bit wide, so it's a bit trickier to wheel. Look, the
big ass spread.
Yeah, meaning that just means you pay a lot to get into the trade and you pay a lot to get out of the trade unless you can get a good fill on your limit order. It's a little bit more advanced, but you know, maybe even just buying shares if it hits 110, and then you can just keep averaging down if you're cool with that, if you can tolerate that risk. Yeah, XLC looks great. Good eye, bro.
Don't it?
Good eye. I love that.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. So if we take a look at crypto right now, crypto had a down day. Gap down.
Yeah, didn't it? Yeah.
A little bit of a doji day after gapping down. Let's see if crypto just can consolidate and digest its gains. I'd love to buy IBIT, Bitcoin, and more if it could sell off. You know, maybe at least 10%. I'm a bit picky with my dip buys, besides just dollar cost averaging into it. If we take a look at Ethereum's been on a big ass run lately.
Yeah.
There's two good setups that I like. Here's this flat top breakout right here. Breaks out. Look, notice the rise in volume. People are paying attention to it. Investors are committing capital to it. And that's where you can get that sustained follow through to the upside. And then over here, consolidates a bit. Notice the volume decreases as it goes through its choppy consolidation phase. Okay, that just means wait. Okay, we're starting to break out yet again. Guess what? Volume comes back at least a little bit. RSI is a bit overbought on Ethereum, but if it could come back to the 4,000 level, I want to see if that can hold as support.
Yeah. Guys, just so y'all know, just in case y'all missed it, I remember I was shorting Tesla since the inauguration. I cut my Tesla short, just so y'all know, the TISM short. I cut that just so you know. It started to break out of that the symmetrical triangle, and I didn't know how far it can go. Yeah. And now, if I was going to go long on it like that, if I was bullish Tesla, like this would be where I'd buy.
Yeah, it's called the retest or the throwback. So you have this lower high channel, you have this higher low channel. The reason I call it throwback is that's what they teach us in the CMT curriculum. So if you're new
Greg
to the
has
channel,
a series 67. You know?
No, I got my series
65.
Yep. I'm not actually registered in the state of Minnesota, but I did pass the test.
Yeah.
The CMT curriculum makes me a licensed professional analyst, licensed professional when it comes to technical analysis.
Come on now.
The CMT curriculum takes about 3 years of studying and 3 4-hour exams. You got to have like professional experience and sponsors. Series 65 was pretty hard, but it only took like 4 or 5 months to study. And Series 65 just makes me eligible to manage client funds and give investment advice individually if you're working with me. But Tesla, yeah, perfect spot, breakout, and then retest. So it's retesting the throwback zone. If this can hold as support, it's off to the races. If it doesn't, then it's back into the whipsaw range.
Yeah, I just wanted to get out, man. Like I made my money. Let me just get out of here. You know?
Yeah, there's another short on Tesla if it breaks underneath $300 per share, and you'll know it's getting confirmed if there's big volume on that day. That means there's a lot of eyes watching it. Volume, think of it as like the gas to your car.
Yeah.
It's like hitting the throttle on it. Otherwise, it's just going to kind of roll based off where the hill is.
Bro, what the fuck is going on with Chipotle?
CMG, let's check it out. Crushed.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck happened, man? This was like, we made a lot of money on Chipotle like in the years past.
Yeah. I
think they lost their CEO a while ago.
You know, I just wonder, maybe they can't maintain their margins.
The thing is, the last 5 earnings reports were beats. Like they beat their last 5 earning reports.
That was Wall Street's excuse to sell the stock.
It's like it doesn't make sense to me. And they had it's like ever since they had a stock split, and it kind of just it usually, right here, in my experience, stock splits are usually good for fucking stocks, you know. It doesn't change anything fundamentally, but it's, you know, you can do different option shit with it, you know, because they're cheaper. And man, right, if I wanted to buy leap calls on it, I could do it for like way cheaper now, you know, because of the split. So a lot of times that's a bullish catalyst, but not this time.
Yeah, the stock split actually signified the high, like right at the stock split, 50-to-1 stock split. So that just means if you had like if you had 1 share of Chipotle, now you have 50 shares of Chipotle, but it's at a cheaper price. And you have a really good point. It opens up the liquidity, the bid.
Because this shit was like $1,000 a share or some shit, you know?
Yeah, it was a big ass stock before.
Like, and I'm glad, because I was gonna buy like before the split. Like I was long this before, like way before the split, and I was gonna buy like leap calls. Yeah, but it was like they were just a little more expensive than I wanted to be, you know, to buy a fucking leap call on a fucking $1,000 stock, you know. But now I could, I guess, but it's like, fuck, the chart looks so awful.
This gets back into the UNH strategy. Let's check the fair value.
Let's check the fair value.
It's $46 per share. So it's slightly underneath fair value now. Now it's only at a discount of like 10%, you know? Yeah, it's not. Yeah. So, you know, if it can maybe get down to 34 now we're talking. That's the leap call spot, 34. All right,
so this is the thing, man. We're boycotting. Let's boycott Chipotle.
Let's go.
So let's start a boycott of Chipotle so we can buy the stock cheaper. Like, because if that's what happens when they fucking beat earnings over and over again, what happens when they miss earnings?
I know, right?
You know, so I think we need to leave a nationwide boycott. Is that legal? For me to organize a boycott against a company in order to buy the stock cheaper? I would imagine there's some laws against that.
Yeah, I'm not an expert in that department.
Well, never mind. What I was saying was just a joke. I'm gonna buy a they got a keto bowl. I'm gonna get one of those today.
I'm definitely gonna be eating my bowls, my double steak bowls. That's for sure.
Yeah.
With guac.
Yeah, you are. Fuck yeah, you are, Greg. All right. What's going on with HubSpot, bro?
HubSpot,
they sponsoring every fucking AI video I see on YouTube. Every video, every fucking asshole who talks about AI got a HubSpot sponsor where they're giving away prompts, a prompt ebook. I guess that shit ain't working. Because this shit is the market's at all-time high and they just can't stop fucking going down.
What's the ticker symbol on HubSpot?
HUBS.
HUBS. Okay, at HUBS.
HU bullshit. Ooh, yeah, right. And here's the thing, my fam. They haven't missed earnings in years. It's been years since they missed earnings.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
The analyst expectations minus 0.11 estimate earnings per share, actual 1.78.
All they do is beat earnings.
Like, I feel like the analysts need to get better at projecting. You know, it takes two. It takes two.
Yo, they beat earnings. They beat fucking earnings the other day, like a few days ago, and the stock dropped 6%. The fuck is going on over here?
Anything can happen after earnings. You know, it's just supply and demand. Sometimes what happens too is like they'll beat earnings, and then a lot of retail traders will be like, "Oh, hey, they beat earnings. Stock is definitely going to go up," and they take big positions. And then
not so much.
The big institutions are like, "Excellent, we've got the liquidity."
The position they took was bending over. That was the position they took. Yo, I figured out what's wrong with Chipotle. As we were thinking, what's wrong with Chipotle? They got. If you go to New York, man, they got Dominicans and Puerto Ricans making Mexican food.
Oh.
That's the problem.
Maybe, you know?
Yeah. They need to get some motherfucking migrants in that bitch. Cooking up the Mexican food, man. That's the problem. Trump got rid of all the immigrants. Trump got rid of all the motherfucking authentic Mexicans.
That's it. They gotta pay.
I know a Puerto Rican bitch from Brooklyn when I see it. All right, you can't fool me.
That's a really because think about it. What if there was a bunch of workers that are working for super cheap at Chipotle? Then they get kicked out.
You know what I'm saying?
These Americans. Oh man,
they can put some Dominicans in there trying to fool me, man. Yo, Kalo K, dos scupo carne, por favor.
I gotta do that next time.
Yeah, man.
I'll film it with my Meta Ray-Bans.
Yeah. Kalo K, puta, dos scupo carne para mí. This is what you say. Dos going to say dos scupo carne para gringo.
Dos scupo carne para gringo.
Yeah, para gringo. Just say that. They'll love it. All right.
Now I
know. Yo, Axon.
Yeah.
That's been one of our favorite stocks. We made a lot of money on it. We caught the run up. And now it looks like, I don't know if this is a dip buy or everybody just took profit. It hit all-time high and just started plummeting.
Yep. So to recap what we talked about last time, I said there's a dip buy on Axon near 740.
You said it, but aren't you scared at how aggressively it hit 740? Like
it is pretty aggressive. You know, that is something to consider. It hit 740. It bounced all the way up to 770 for a 4% gain. But now that it's coming back to that support, am I really going to play for the double bottom setup?
You know what I'm saying?
I kind of want to just wait for a new setup. Like, you know, sometimes there doesn't have to be a trade. If it could form like a bull flag or like more of a constructive type of hold, that it's basing, it's curling, it starts to consolidate, and then.
But we were talking about this stock since like last year. We were telling people to buy this shit.
Beautiful.
When did I call it out? Because I called this out.
You called this out at 327. 327. Stock is at 752, up 130%.
Not bad. Listen, I'm thinking, yo, we wait until it hits the 200 moving average on a daily chart.
I like that.
Leap call options. Let's go.
I like that a lot.
Or cash secure puts, man.
Yeah, that would be a big cash secure.
It's expensive though. This is $1,000 stock, right?
Yeah, 75.
So
grand.
like
75.
You gotta listen. If you got 75 grand, if you got an extra 75 grand, burning a hole in your pocket, cash secure puts on Axon. I'm calling it right now. If you get a side, you'll get the premium. How much premium would you get for just one?
Oh man, so we would want to sell the 650 strike cash secured put, and let's just say you go out to September 650. Yeah. See, the bid ask spreads are a bit wide. You'd put up $65,000.
Yeah,
you get about. I'm just going based off the midpoint. You get about $400.
Oh, that's not very good at all.
No, it's not.
That's not very good at all.
Yeah, but that's kind of the support area. There's a 91% chance that you wouldn't get a sign. So there's a 91% chance you're just going to walk away with like $400, $500.
So you put up 65,000
for $500.
That's like fucking what date was the strike?
That's September 19th. So you gotta hold on
So
to
you
it
can
for a
tie up
month.
your 65,000 for goddamn for a month,
You get $500,
and then you get what, like, was that like 1%? That's less than 1% return.
You know, that's why you want to do this. You want to map it out, because you're like, oh man, that risk just isn't worth it. Because what if the
Risk
market
ain't worth
tanks
it.
or something? And,
Yeah. For a fucking point, I'm not gonna tie up 75 grand for a month to get less than 1% return.
Exactly, and that's
no, thank you. But I will buy it.
Yeah, and that tells us that the option premiums are really low, which means maybe you actually want to take a counter trend trade and maybe even look at something like buying a call or a call spread.
Yeah,
because that would be the cheaper trade to do.
Yeah, so, some sort of spread, right?
Yeah, some sort of spread, call spread, bullish spread,
bullish credit spread, right?
Yeah, there's so many ways.
Or bullish debit spread.
Yeah, bullish call debit spread. I would say let's just let it get to 650 if it ever does, and then you could do something like buy the 680 call, sell the 700 call. You're gonna risk like $500, and it can turn into $2,000. You know?
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
That's a better risk profile, because I love finding these like cheap trades. Like today, I posted an SPX butterfly in victory trades.
You didn't text that to me, Gregory.
This one was not a high probability trade.
Okay,
kind of like, I'm not super confident. I'm just letting you guys know that I took it, but I'm not going to manage.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, you did the right thing.
But this was an SPX butterfly that turned $200 into $650, and basically, when you're doing a butterfly, you just basically pick the range that you think the market's going to close in. So if it closed in this green line, $200 turns into $1,000.
Now, why do a butterfly over a iron condor? Isn't it the same like idea?
It is. It basically is. You would just basically sell a bullish put credit spread and sell a bear call credit spread. It's actually pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. So why do you pick one or the other? I'm genuinely curious.
Generally, a butterfly, it's lower in cost and lower in probability, but higher in payouts. Iron condors are higher in cost, higher probability of payout, but a lower payout when you win.
Got it.
Yeah, it really depends on what kind of risk profile you
your
want.
Risk profile.
Your risk profile.
Yeah. CrowdStrike. Last one. CrowdStrike.
I'm bullish on CrowdStrike and PanW. Longer term, short term, it's looking like a bit weak. I would wait for the 200-day moving average.
It's close, man.
Yeah, $400 a share could be a potential dip buy. Earnings are on August 27th. This week, we Victory Trades members profited off of buying PanW. We waited for it to break this bullish wedge. Bullish, boom. We bought this at about 174.60. Took profits right at 181, right at the high. Boom. Little game. I like PanW and CrowdStrike longer term. Short term, the technical chart's a bit goofy. PanW's fair value is about $220 per share. So it does have potential 27% upside.
Yo, CrowdStrike got earnings on the 25th, man. We gonna gamble, man.
I can set you up with an AI trade. You know, AMD was a profitable earnings trade right there, selling bear call credit spreads. Boom, max profit. Let's check it out. I'll wrangle AI and see if we can set up like a spread trade or a butterfly.
Yeah. I did a strangle on that Palantir.
Oh, you crushed Palantir.
Come on now. If y'all don't know what we talking about, join Victory Trades, man. You can learn all those option strategies, like the strangle. The motherfucking the iron butterfly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Iron condor.
I'm about to say iron condor. The iron condor. You know what I'm saying?
The jaded lizards in there.
Come on, man. we stay throwing these option shits out, man. And you can trade with us. We trade futures every morning, man. Yeah. Every morning, you know.
It's exciting.
I made 50 grand. And the way we trade futures is we use prop firms. We don't even trade futures with our own money. We show you how to get set up with a prop firm and how to pass the evaluations. And we had a lot of Victory Trade members pass the evaluations recently.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're loving the mixture of like the King Keto strategy and just like me commenting on the market each and every day.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
And there's something for everybody. Like, here's what the trade alerts look like. Like, hey, taking profits on this. I'm giving some updates. Hey, UNH update. The call spread's up $100. You can take profits if you want, but I'm holding. So it's pretty flexible.
Yeah. Yo, listen, man. Listen, guys, if you want to join Victory Trades, hit the link in the description. And does Greg have any chats or not? No super chats for you, Greg. But it's all good, man. It's all good. All right, bro. I'll let you.
Peace.
Peace. I think